Hare Krishna. The mind makes us spin like dirty laundry and leaves us dirtier. For all of us, our mind is a very powerful device inside us, and the mind can go round and round, and sometimes it can take us round and round if we are not cautious, if we are not vigilant and determined. So for example, the mind can make us do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that, and what about this, what about that, what about that. It goes around in a circle and comes back to the same point. Now sometimes when we see how forceful the mind is, we can compare it to how in a laundry, when a cloth is put and the laundry is activated and the washing machine is activated, then the laundry starts spinning helplessly round and round and round. At least within the washing machine, the laundry gets cleaned. But when we get consumed by the mind's thoughts, that means we let our consciousness get captivated and carried away by the mind also makes us spin round and round and round. But the mind leaves us dirtier. That means we are left more confused, we are left more deluded, we are left more contaminated. So for example, if within the mind the desire comes for, say, enjoying a particular thing, and then the mind makes us do this, do this, do this, do this, and somehow we go round and round, and alcoholics can go to, say, extreme efforts to try to just get some drinks, and then at the end of it they still feel exhausted, they feel frustrated, and they are not even satisfied. The craving also still comes back after some time. So the Bhagavad Gita points to this formidable pushing power of the force of the mind when it says that in 634, Chanchalam himanah Krishna pramati balavadrudham tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriva sudushkaram. So chanchalam, the mind is restless, so it goes from one place to another, to another, to another. But the other attributes, it is pramati, it is mad, and it is balavad, it is strong, and it is drudham, it is like it's obstinate. So because of this, once we get caught by the mind, we can get spun round and round for a terribly long time. And knowing this, what do? We avoid getting caught by the mind. Just as if the cloth doesn't go into the laundry, if we find a particular machine, when cloth goes into it and it ends up dirtier, we won't put the laundry into that machine at all. So we will first try to fix the machine and then put the laundry. So similarly, whenever a thought comes up, we, instead of just thinking about that thought and getting carried away by it, we focus first on calming ourselves, attributing that thought to the mind. Okay, my mind is saying this, do I need to pay attention to this? And then after that, when we evaluate, if we are calm and if that thought needs to be contemplated, then it's like we have made sure the washing machine is working properly, and then we study, then we enter into it, we put the cloths into it. So like that, when we learn to evaluate our thoughts, we need to evaluate whether a thought is worth contemplating before contemplating it, then the mind won't be able to spin us, but rather we will be able to use the mind's power for seriously thinking and arriving at proper understandings. Thank you. Hare Krishna.